Best day of my life, Ötztaler win 2024. It really meant a lot to me. Winning any race, amazing. Having the legs like I did that day, amazing. Home race, amazing. The whole story and the lead up to it with I basically thought my career was over. I didn't understand how important that race was when I won it the first time in 2022.
Der Kanadier Jack Burke ist ein absolutes Ausnahmetalent auf dem Rad. Er ist jahrelang professionell Rad gefahren, bis er 2022 einen schweren Sturz hatte. Das Ende seiner Karriere war vorausgesagt, aber er kam wieder und mit einer noch krasseren Performance. Er hat den Ötztaler Radmarathon 2024 gewonnen, legendäre Strava-Segmente geholt. Er hat mir erzählt, was ihm geholfen hat, niemals aufzugeben, immer dran zu bleiben und so stark zu performen.
So you had that huge crash. How was that for you?
My life was on fire. Everything was burning around me. So it's rock bottom for me is laying in a hospital bed. I can't see, I only had 30% vision out of one eye because this eye was completely closed. The other one was 30% open. I'm laying in a hospital bed alone on the other side of the world. The only person that came to visit me was my buddy Marcus, who I'd met 3 months before. He's one of my best friends now. My back is broken. They're giving me a wheelchair that they want me to use. Everything is broken. I don't have a team. I'm looking for a team now. My bike is destroyed, so there's no money coming in. And then so it's if I don't solve all these problems in a few months, I lose my whole life. It's not just cycling. I just spent 4 years or whatever it was building my life in Europe. I'm finally comfortable here, and if I don't solve it now, it's rip up everything, move back to Canada, and start over again, living with my mom. And then I find out I don't have health insurance for it because I should have had health insurance at the time. But my team had canceled my health insurance a few months before without telling me because I couldn't remember anything from the accident. I was told I just slipped on my own and I just fell on my own. And so I later found out a year later that I was actually hit by a car, and the people that hit me made up a whole story about how they saved me and whatnot for that because they knew I couldn't remember anything and there was no other witnesses. The police never investigated it, so I never got an apology, nothing from those people who hit me, so I had to pay all the bills and everything.
Everybody is completely crazy about the Ötztaler. Right?
Okay.
You won the Ötztaler. It's so crazy. What would you tell the people how to prepare for that?
If you're really going for a good time there, the #1 trick, fight like hell to get to the top of Kindheit as best you can. Everybody thinks about pacing themselves. It's a long race.
Yeah.
If you get to the top of Kindheit in the best group possible, you have a faster group to pull you all the way to the bottom of Jaufen Pass. Don't die by the top of it. You do have a long way to go. And then the other thing is the training you've done before, and then fueling is way more important than pacing. The way that I do it is 1 energy unit every 20 minutes. Then I just need to look at my computer. Then 20 minutes, gel. 20 minutes, gel. Last 20 minutes, bottle. How I split up my days. I'd work at my desk for 3 or 4 hours. I'd have breakfast, and then I would get on the bike and I would go training. And then I would make sure I eat a lot on the bike all the time. And then when I get back from the ride, I still feel fine. I'm tired,
so cool.
but I'm not dead. And the nice thing is for me, then I jump right back into my work because I find my brain works so much better if I'm just coming back from exercise. Even if it was a 5-hour ride and it was really hard.
How do your rest days look?
I don't ride on my rest days ever. You just ignore everything during your training and then just do everything on your rest days. Your rest day is never a rest day. It's just catching up on all the chores you've been ignoring for the last 3 days.
Just rest day for the body.
Exactly.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
I think it's really, really hard if you have that dreams and that visions, and maybe you are not surrounded by people who say, "Oh, cool, Jack, that's a very good idea. Go for it. You'll make it." We cheer for you. How was that as you've been a teenager?
The hardest part when you go after any sort of crazy dream like this is in the beginning when it's the hardest and you have no proof of it. You are the only person cheering for you. You are the only person in the audience clapping for you. There's nobody else there. And it's when you eventually get more successful and then you have everybody cheers for you when you don't need it at that point. Once you've already made it, you're that's when all the applause comes. And it's it's still wonderful when you get the credit for the work you've done. It's wonderful, but you don't need it as much as when you were the guy that was just sucking and you have no clue if this is going to work out. Whenever you want to go through one of these dreams, it is the lonely chapter you have to go through because the people that you are surrounded by, that you see every day, you don't fit in with them because you are trying to do something bigger. or different or whatever, different from what they do. And so you don't fit in with them. And the people that you would fit in with, the people that would be telling you you're doing the right thing, you don't have the results to fit in with that group yet. If you're 14 years old and you say, I want to be a pro cyclist, and so you say, I want to go to bed on time, I want to eat healthy, I don't want to smoke, I don't want to drink, and I want to train hard and sleep well, all the people you're surrounded with are other kids that are saying, like, that's lame, you're a loser, what are you doing that? Exactly.
Don't you want to have fun in your life?
Right. And then the people who would be saying, that's awesome, good for you, are the pro cyclists. You're not hanging out with pro cyclists when you're 14 years old.
You're not yet in that circle.
Exactly. And so the best, like the thing that worked for me was I really relied on my mentors, who were people I didn't even know. Like my first hero was Arnold Schwarzenegger. I've been an Arnold fan since I was 13 years old. I was like, I'm doing what Arnold did. He came from Austria and went to America. I'm from Canada going to Austria. I'm like, all right, I'm doing the reverse here.
Let's take it away from business and sports. What matters the most to you in life?
I don't really know how to answer that question. I mean, I guess I would say something I'm really grateful for is the fact that, like, and this sounds a bit dark. I don't mean it to be that way. But like if I died tomorrow, I'd be totally good with it. Like I have lived every day doing exactly what I want to do. And there's a lot more stuff I want to do. Like there's a lot more plans for the future. But I'm just like, I spent my last day doing exactly what I want to do. That's pretty awesome.
Wenn dir das Video gefallen hat, freue ich mich mega über ein Like. Abonniere unseren Kanal und bis zum nächsten Mal.